Pandas! Can you believe it? No, this was not a rip-off of Kung Fu Panda. Pandarians were in Warcraft 3, as well as they were going to be the Alliance race in Burning Crusade. However, Blizzard thought Draenei's best fit the story in Burning Crusade, and now they are bringing the Pandarians back to play their part in the lore. But we're going to go over quick stuff about this. You know, the level cap, the new class, the new race, PvE scenarios, pet battle system, new talent system, challenge mode dungeons, and the new continent itself. Let's get started. Pandaria, as you expected, an Asian landscape, and it's got 5 new questing zones for players to level from 85 to 90. Not sure if it's bringing a PvP zone or not, just like, you know, Wintergrasp or Tolbarad. Not sure nothing about it yet. The new playable race, Pandaren. It's going to be a level 1 through 10. You pick a Pandaren and play level 1 through 10, and then you get to choose Alliance or Horde. I know, weird, right? Pandarens will be able to be hunters, mages, monks, priests, rogues, shaman, and warriors. No panda pallies. I'm a sad panda. There's a new class. A leather-wearing tank healer and DPS. The monk, which is going to be using the resource of chi, the stances, dark and light energy, and they will be able to tank, heal, a new system of healing, not target-based healing, and melee DPS, which, you know, monks, bald, no weapons, whatever. This is really exciting, and I'm going to share more with you. I'm just going to show some stuff, and then move on to the next topic.
But soon, we will face a new chapter. An adventure unlike any we've known thus far. A mystery shrouded by superstition.
Hey, I'm back. Guess what we gotta talk about now? The new talent system. There is no more talent trees or ranks, and there is one talent. It's like one talent tree per class now. You earn a talent every 15 levels, and I'll show you the picture here in a second. But every 15 levels, you unlock 3 new abilities, and you get to choose one of those abilities. So instead of one whole tree based on focusing on one spec, like paladins, you got your tank, your healing, and your DPS, now they're actual abilities which will help you in certain fights. And may I tell you that you can change them whenever you want. I am not 100%, don't quote me on this, but I don't think you have to go to a trainer to unlearn or switch your talents now. I will show you a picture right now. So you may be confused about what you saw in that picture. Yep, like I said, every 15 levels you unlock a new row, and you are able to pick one of those abilities, and that is your talents pretty much. All your previous abilities and stuff, your specializations or your normal class abilities automatically get learned now. You don't have, so they might as well just scrap trainers in general. But the point of this is to give you more leeway, so you don't have a mandatory talent, so there will be no cookie cutter builds where you have to go online to find a spec or copy someone else's spec. It's all preference. It's all what you need, what you like to use, what will help you in the current fight you're doing, or PvP, or whatever you want to call it. Like, for example, I'm looking at the rogue one right here, right now, and any rogue can get Shadow Step at level 60 if they choose it, which will help in PvP. If you want to do combat PvP, you have Shadow Step now, which will help. If you... what else is there? There's Killing Spree. If you want to use Killing Spree as a assassination rogue, which I would love to do as my rogue. All these other ones are newly improved talents or abilities that they've given, so I can't really tell you what they do or what they are. Plus, you can't see the rogue thing. So, Paladin one is pretty much the same, except you got movement effects, you got CC effects, you got damage reduction effects, increased healing effects. So really, it's what you prefer and how you like to play your class. Well, now that that is done, we will move on to what was next. I don't know. I'm losing. Scenarios. PvE scenarios. This is like a dungeon in the outside world. Like Goldshire is a dungeon now. You have, I don't know, not confirmed, set in stone, but you have, let's say, 3 stages. Stage 1, you are going to go kill 25 kobolds. Stage 2, you're going to rescue 4 children and bring them back to town. And stage 3, you kill a boss. I don't know what these give. According to the blue post, they give transmog gear that looks really cool but has no stats on it. Some give valor points, some give, gold, which everyone needs gold, or at least I do because I'm a broke motherfucker. But I don't know if any of it will actually be giving items that will help you, will be max item level or whatnot to help you. So, but bottom line, scenarios are pretty much PvE dungeon in the outside world, or challenge, or quest line, I guess you could say too. It pretty much is. I don't know. So that was an example of what I told you was the Goldshire scenario. We are going to move on now to dungeon challenge modes, which are achievements. I'm going to say stuff bluntly. Achievements for doing dungeons, pretty much. But not like your normal defeat magma in 6 minutes or less, even though time limit is definitely one of them. You will get bronze, silver, and gold medals for completing a dungeon in a amount of time, killing certain things, doing all those different kind of things. And your guild UI, where it shows your players in the guild, your news, your info, there will be a list for challenges and who has the best challenges and who has what medals. There will also be a leaderboard for you to look at and compare yourself to other guilds, other guildees, or anyone from your realm based on that challenge you've done. Simply, shortly, not much information yet based on it. Another new exciting feature is the pet battle system. Are you sick of collecting all those stupid companion pets and not being able to do anything with them? Just have them in your bag or show off when you're in a raid or something? Yeah, well, Pokemon's coming into WoW. Even though I don't like referring 2 games to 1, but it's the truth. You are now going to be able to make a team of companion pets, level them up, give them abilities, and battle them against other people's companion pets. Once they die, I don't know what happens. They die, they go away, they stay, they revive, I don't know. But simply, that's going to be something else. This system is going to work just like a secondary profession, and any player will be able to participate pretty much. Moving on to another point, dungeons and raids. I'm sure everyone's excited to know what's coming, what's going to be released with the expansion. Is there going to be possibly old stuff coming back, like Shadowfang Keep or Deadmines? You guessed right. Skolomus and Scarlet Monastery are coming back as level 90 heroics. Skolomus I wasn't a big fan of, but I'm not going to diss on it since some people like it, especially all those quests that it gives, even though it might change for 90s. Scarlet Monastery, all 4 are coming back, but as 2 separate instances. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be the armory and the library mixed together in one instance, and the cathedral and the graveyard in another instance. This was one of my favorite instances. I definitely am happy about them bringing it back. Other than that, with the addition of the raid finder in 4.3, which I don't know if it's going to work, what it's going to work for when Mists of Pandaria come out, but it's only working for Dragon Soul when 4.3 comes out. On other side notes, I know people won't like me for not going into detail about this, but PvP, 1 new arena zone, 3 new battlegrounds, different style gameplay. We got Murder Ball, Payload, Dota, and the new arena hasn't really said anything, but it's going to be similar to the Nagrand arena, but it's going to be an Oldham. Hey guys, since the video is getting a little long and I promised my viewers I was not going to make that many long videos anymore, even though this has so much information and so many questions it raises, I'm going to be very quick about these last few changes. Hope you enjoyed the previous things from the video, and I will be posting more as more information does come out. But let's look quickly at the last changes. Achievements are now account-wide. Raid achievements, difficult achievements. If you get down one toon, all toons can link it. A major class change. Resilience is now going to be a base stat. So PvPers, as you level up, your resilience goes up. So it will help you big time. Let's see. Ranged weapons. Hunter's minimum range is gone. Hunters will not have a melee weapon anymore. Range slot for all other characters will be gone. So, rogues, warriors, that's all gone. Relics are gone. So, pallies, death knights, shamans, druids, say bye-bye to your relics. And rogues and warriors can now throw what their main hand weapon will be. Wands will also become a main-handed weapon for people. So, I don't know, it sounds horrible, sounds like it's going to ruin the classes, but they also said they're going to up the stats on the items they still do have, so hopefully it does work out to a good extent. Warlocks for each spec will now have a unique resource. Affliction will keep soul shards. They are currently not interesting enough, but developers do have ideas for them. Demonology will get Demonic Fury, and Destruction will get Infernal Embers. Not the embers that you get from Firelands. Different resource. Shamans. Buff totems are gone. So now shamans cannot give buffs to the group. All their totems will be utility now. Hopefully 7-minute cooldowns like some of the totems. Root totems, repel totems, and absorb totems. So pretty much shaman tanks are coming back. Because we already have threat generating moves. Rock Biter weapon, Thunderstorm. Hell, these totems are going to help us with that now. Druids now have 4 specs. Cats are their feral spec, and bears are going to be their guardian spec. Some overlap between the two, but all druids can still go cat or bear form. To finish this off, all classes, their spellbooks got cleaned up, got rid of a lot of junk. Rotations are being improved, so hopefully you will be able to put out that DPS or that healing or keeping aggro as much as you want to. Spells are automatically learned, like I said. You will also get a new spell at level 87 and a new talent point from that 15 talent point thing, like I said, at level 90. Talent trees are going, or talent tree is going to be fun. So hope you guys definitely enjoy these changes coming. Like I said, none of this is really set in stone. It's what they plan on putting in right now at the end of BlizzCon. But we have a while to go, so they will probably change stuff. We'll bring stuff back. We'll put stuff away, you know, the deal. Like I said, I'm going to post videos with any new information I get. I'm excited for this. I'm not going to QQ because there's pandas. It's a fantasy game, people. Don't. We got fucking boomkins and talking naga and demons, and really, pandas you think is too cartoonish for this? Yeah, not really. So, just want to give you guys the update and let you know 4.3 still has to come out. Cataclysm's not going to be done for another 2 patches, so this is just the announcement, but I hope you guys are looking forward to this, keeping track on all the information. Definitely go to MMO Champion. It's got all the information. I bid you guys farewell and have a very monk day. One thing I forgot to mention, which I know a lot of people have been waiting for this to come back. Guys, say hello to the dragons. Say hello to High Overlord. Say hello to... Just kidding, those guys aren't coming back. But as you have assumed by now, from what I've said, raid bosses, world raid bosses are coming back. Leave you guys with that. Never gonna give you up. Okay.